Okay. And also, Ryan, can you switch on the camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, similarly, when I'm saying exponential functions, okay, then what is exponent? पहले exponent समझते हैं. Exponential function is related to exponent. What is exponent?
Mm. It's like the way the graph goes.
The way the graph goes. से पहले exponent होता क्या है? What have we learned? What is exponent? Atya, Ryan.
Um.
2 raised to power 2, where 2 is the base.
Yeah.
Say 2
So
raised to power 3. And this, yeah, yes. And this 3 is the
exponent.
power or exponent. Right?
Yeah.
और
Are you sharing?
इसी को हम
Miss, are you
yes, I'm sharing.
I can't see it.
We can't see anything.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I did not start only sharing. Yeah. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
So here 2 is the base and 3 is the power exponent, right? Similarly, if I write 5 raised to power 8, what is the exponent here?
8.
8. Our exponent will be 8. So here, what I'm trying to say is exponent सीखा था, which is powers. उसी के basis पे exponential functions होंगे. Clear? So
Yeah.
how will our exponential function look like? Yeah, our exponential function would look like, now because it is going to be a function, it will look like fx equals 3x, 3 raised to power x, or f equals 3 raised to power x minus 2, something like that, where there will be a power. And that power will have x value. जो आपका input होगा, और उसके basis पे you will get an output which is fx. Is my point clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely clear? Hi Ariana, what happened? Late?
Miss, I had to finish this one thing and submit it, and then, yeah. Sorry.
And you did not respond to my messages.
Miss, what did you send?
Did you see my check karo? What did I send?
Please join the class.
Even Ryan did not. Please join the class. नहीं, उसके पहले भी है.
Oh. Miss, why are you recording this?
Because you were not there. So I didn't want you to miss it.
Oh, thank you, Miss.
Okay.
Miss, how will you
So,
send it
did
to
you-
me during the big file?
So you have the link for all the recordings. So in case anybody misses a class, there is a link where all of you can access the recordings.
Oh.
Okay? If you don't have, I'll share the link again.
Yeah, Miss.
Okay?
Yeah.
So what I was trying to say here is all our exponential functions will always have something raised to power x. Did you get my point?
Yeah.
Some number,
Yeah.
some base raised to power x. ये सारे exponential functions होंगे, ठीक है? It's like what I just showed you. जैसे एक और example, fx is equal to 6 plus 5 raised to power x minus 2. Even this is an exponential function. Okay? Like I just told you, all of you will open Desmos in your desktops, in your laptops.
Yeah.
Please open Desmos. Opened? Please
Yeah.
share your screens with me now. We are going to analyze our exponential function, like we have analyzed other functions till now. Okay. Before I start analyzing the graphs, कहाँ पर यूज करना है, कैसे पता चलेगा कि मुझे यहाँ क्वाड्रेटिक फंक्शन यूज करना है कि एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन यूज करना है? So whenever you observe a quantity is increased or decreased by a fixed percentage each time period, then the quantity can be described as an exponential function. कहने का मतलब जैसे population है, now population is increasing by say 5% every 2 years. यहाँ पर हम क्या यूज करेंगे? I'm saying population is increasing by 5% every 2 years. So what kind of function is this going to be? What kind of function is it going to be, children?
Then it's exponential.
How do you know it is exponential? Because there is a fixed percentage and there is a time period, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ariana, Ryan, please respond. Can you
When-
both switch on the camera as well?
Couldn't see your screen. Wait. Yeah, now I can.
You can see my screen?
Yeah, now I can. Before I couldn't. That's why I didn't understand.
Okay. Now did you understand the question?
Yeah.
Okay. Now if I want to ask you, जैसे हमने for our quadratic function, our fx was, what is the general form? Ax square plus bx plus c, correct?
Yeah.
So in the same way, what is the general form for exponential function? It will be a raised to power x. ठीक है?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. For exponential, this is the general form. General form. इसको note करो. This is your general.
I've already written this.
You've already written this. अब यहाँ
Yeah.
conditions हैं. Conditions क्या हैं? That the value of a has to be greater than 0 and the value of a cannot be 1. Two conditions. ठीक है? Value of a, it can be greater than 0, but greater than 0 it can be 2, 3, even 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, but it can't be 1. Even though 1 is greater than 0, ये वाली value आप नहीं ले सकते. Is my point clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is your condition. इस base के साथ अब हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. ठीक है?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I want to kind of draw the graph of this function, quadratic graph कैसा आता था? या तो happy या sad? कैसे आता था? इसको हम कौन सा shape बोलते थे? Parabola.
Yeah.
Right? But इस case में हमारा shape कैसा आएगा? We will see. Let's draw a graph for this. You know how to plot a graph? We know how to plot a graph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the plotting of a graph. I'm not talking about sketching. I'm asking plotting of a graph. So fx is 2 raised to power x. कैसे plot करेंगे इसको? How do you do it? This is your question. You have to plot this. कैसे करेंगे बेटा?
Make a table and like of
You make a
points.
table. So x and y. So for y we will write fx. Okay. X में क्या values लेंगे आप यहाँ?
1 minus 1 0.
Okay, so let me take -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Now, if I take this value, Ryan and Ariana, can you tell me what is the value when 2 is raised to power -3? What's the answer for this?
Minus 16.
Think again.
Minus 6.
Oh no, not minus 16. Minus 8.
2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. So minus 8.
No, it's not -8.
What?
It's not, because I'm not asking you -2 raised to power 3. I am asking you 2 raised to power -3. Atya, can you answer this?
No,
Oh, 1
normal.
Oh
Then
wait,
what
yeah.
is the answer for 2 raised to power 3?
Minus 8.
इसका भी आंसर है और इसका भी आंसर 8.
No, that's
It's
minus.
0.125.
No, don't put it in the calculator. I want without a calculator answer. इसको कैसे solve करते हैं? So basic rule of exponents, powers. If you have any number raised to power minus, you first get rid of the minus. How? By putting it as
Yeah.
in the
1 upon
denominator.
3.
So it will become 1 upon. So same way, अगर 5 raised to power minus 3 होता तो क्या बन जाता? 1 upon 5 raised to power 3. समझ में आया?
Yeah.
If it was 5 over 2 raised to power minus 3, so reciprocal, it will become 2 over 5 raised to power 3. Did you get it? That's a rule of one of the rules of exponents. Okay? So that becomes 1 over 8. This becomes 1 over 125. This becomes 8 over 125. Do you get my answers?
Yeah.
Now coming back, Ryan, answer this. 2 raised to power minus 3 का आंसर क्या आएगा?
8.
2 raised to power minus 3. How do you get rid of that minus?
With 1.
How do you get rid of that minus? I just explained.
What?
What is the answer for 2 raised to power minus 3? Concentrate नहीं कर रहे हो.
Miss, I'm not understanding.
Okay. What did I just explain? Whenever you are given a question like this,
Oh,
you
yeah,
have-
yeah.
so what will you do?
Or then you take the like you do like 1 upon.
1 upon. So 1 upon 2 हो गया ये.
Yeah.
Then what do you do next?
And then you put the power.
Power,
You put the power.
which becomes 1 over 8. So the answer here would be 1 over 8. Ariana,
Okay, Miss, why won't you put minus? Why does it become?
that's a rule. This is something which is called as laws of indices.
So
We have learned
it'll always be the
laws of indices, where there are certain rules which we learn. If you remember, 2 raised to power 3 into 2 raised to power 4, then you add up 2 raised to power 7 हो जाता है. 2 raised to power 3 divided by 2 raised to power 4, then you subtract, so it becomes 2 raised to power 3 minus 4. These rules we have learned before when we were in a little lower class. So वही rules को apply कर रहे हैं अब हम. Are you getting my point?
All right.
Okay, so this is one of the rules if you have a negative power. So Ariana, can you give me the answer for 2 raised to power minus 2 now?
Um, 1 point.
Ariana, not concentrating. ध्यान से देखो. अभी करो छोड़ो.
Wait, 2 to 2 is 4. 4 to 2 is it?
Arya, what is the answer for this?
It's 1
No.
upon 2 raised to 2.
1 upon 2 raised, because we need to get rid of this minus. So how do we get rid? We put a 1 upon. Then what is the answer, Atya?
1 upon 2 raised to minus 2, which is 1 upon 4.
1 upon 4. 1 upon 4. Ariana, 2 raised to power minus 1. What is the answer? Ariana, summative होगा ये बेटा.
It will be 2 upon. I mean 1 upon 2 raised to
1 upon 1 upon 2 raised to power 1 is nothing but 1 upon 2, right?
Yeah.
This is 1 upon 2. Then Atya, 2 raised to power 0. Any number raised to power 0
It'll be
is
1 upon
always
1. It's just 1. Yeah, 2
1.
raised to power 0 is 1.
just 1. 1. Yes?
Yeah.
Did you get this thing right? Everybody?
Yeah.
Now, then 2 raised to power 1 is 2. 2 raised to power 2 is 4. 2 raised to power 3 is 8. Ariana, you have not got this concept, right?
No, miss.
क्यों नहीं concentrate नहीं कर रहे ना यहाँ पे अभी?
Miss,
Busy with
I am.
something else?
No, miss. I'm focusing you now.
Now you're focusing. So, Atya, can you explain why 2 raised to power 3 is 1 upon 8 to Ariana?
2 raised to power minus 3 or
2 raised to power minus 3. Why is it this and why is it this now? Can you explain that to
So
Ariana? Ariana, ध्यान
2
से
raised to
सुनना.
power, if the power is a negative, then you need to make it like 1 upon 2 raised to 3 basically.
Why are we
Because
doing that? Because we need to get
it's a
rid
rule.
of,
Yeah, so you can get rid of the minus.
you need to get rid of the minus sign. So what happens
And
here?
then 2 raised to 3 is 8, so then you do 1, it becomes 1 upon 8.
Okay. Ryan, can you explain 5 raised to power minus 3 to Ariana?
So then same thing here. So then to remove the minus, you do 1/5, and then you put 3 to like opposite, because minus 3 is opposite 3, and then 5/5 is 25, and 25 upon times 5 is 125.
Ariana, can you explain this to me now?
Okay, so to eliminate the negative sign of the power, whatever, yeah.
You're taking
You basically, yeah. So you basically make it 1 upon, let's say 6. 1/6 raised to the power of, if it was minus 3, we make it 3. And then you do 6 into 6, which is 36, and then 36 into 6, which is 216.
Okay. Have you understood the concept now?
Yeah.
Now we just made this table. This entire table is done. अब हम इसको अगर plot करते हैं, then what kind of graph are we going to get is the next question. Okay. What kind of graph that will remain throughout this chapter? This graph would remain throughout this topic that we are doing. Okay. Like we had the same graph for the entire quadratic equation, only that it was transformed depending on the whatever has been added, subtracted, on all of that, right? So now have a look. You will always get a graph like this. Can you see the graph?
Yeah. So it never actually touches the x-axis.
It will never touch the x-axis, right? So, और एक interesting चीज देखो, एक और interesting चीज देखो. Where is this? Is it touching the y-axis?
Yeah.
Where is it touching the y-axis?
1.
At 1. क्यों? क्योंकि जब x was 0, y is 1. Isn't it?
Yeah.
When x was 0, y is 1. Do you get this, Ariana, Atya?
Yeah.
So basically what we
Yeah.
are doing is exactly plotting these points. When it's 1, when it is 0, our y is 1, right? देखो ये वाला point. When it is 1, y is 2. 1, then y is 2. Can you see this point? Then the
Yeah.
third one, 2 and 4. So this point, 2 and 4. Then minus 1 and 1, minus 1 and 1 upon 2, this point. Minus 2 and 1 upon 4, this point. Minus 3 and 1 upon 8, this point. Do you get it? And जब हम इनको join करते हैं, it's not a line, it is a curve. Right? So wherever we are drawing, आपने जैसे sketching सीखा था ना quadratic में, इसकी sketching में हमारे लिए सबसे important point होता है ये वाला, y-intercept. You have to show this every time. ठीक है? Let's analyze. Let's start analyzing now. ठीक है? Your question is, can all of you please put your share screen now with me? Everybody will share screen. I'm going to put a some questions here, which you will have to analyze. Share your screen, please.
I mean, how do all of us share a screen at the same time?
You all can do that.
Oh,
You will only focus on your screen then. Pin your
all right.
screens only. You can pin yours and my screen. My screen will have questions.
Is it saying that it'll take over the other person as the main
That's
presenter?
okay. That means you can only see the screen.
Like, Mrs.
Yeah,
said that
screen.
you will
Yes, I can see Atya's screen. Then I can see
Can you see my screen?
yes, I can see your screen also. आर्याना का स्क्रीन मुझे नहीं दिख रहा अभी.
Miss, my Wi-Fi just went.
Okay, so our first question is 1.3 raised to power x. 1.3 raised to power x.
Miss, how do you put the power? How do you make it upwards?
Shift and that arrow. Shift arrow. I think Ryan was able to do. Atya.
Okay.
Atya.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay. Do not delete any of these. You will compare 1.3 raised to power x. Ryan, you can expand your thing also. थोड़ा बड़ा करो. थोड़ा बड़ा करो. बड़ा करो. छोटा कर रहे हो आप. It's reducing in size.
Bigger.
हाँ, bigger. Okay. Okay. So we did 1.3 raised to power x. Then you're supposed to do 2 raised to power x. 2 raised to power x. Ariana, please do it. Then 3 raised to power x. Then 5 raised to power x. And then you will stop. आत्या 2 मिनट रुक जाओ बेटा. आत्या अभी वो दोनों नीचे वाले हटा दो. हाँ. Okay. What do you observe? What is the y-intercept for all of them?
1.
All of them is 1. है ना?
Yeah.
Ariana, are you observing this?
Yeah.
All of them is 1, right?
Yeah.
क्यों है 1? Who can answer this? Why is it 1?
Because x is still the same.
Because any number to the power of 0 is always 1. So whether I put 1.3 raised to power 0, or I put 5 raised to power 0, or I put 2 raised to power 0, or I write 3 raised to power 0. For all, the answer is 1. That is why you see your y-intercept as 1. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. What did we just observe? All of these numbers, keep in mind, all of these numbers are greater than 1. Now I'm going to give you a number which is less than 1. Less than 1 but greater than 0. जैसे कि 0.8 raised to power x. Do it. 0.8 raised to power x.
Less than 1.
What do you see?
It's less than 1, so it goes the other way.
It is the other way now. Okay? Okay, 0.5 raised to power x.
Also the other way because it's less than 1.
0.3 raised to power x.
Also goes the other way.
And 0.1 raised to power x. What did I say? What condition was there? It cannot be 0. It cannot be 0. So 0 raised to power x. 0 raised to power x. क्या हुआ? 0 raised to power x. कुछ आंसर नहीं आया. Not defined. कुछ आंसर नहीं आया, देखा 0 दिख रहा है, आंसर ही नहीं है कोई, because it's an undefined thing, it's not defined for us.
I mean, it's there. It's just like a straight line.
It's
Already it's always 0. It's always 0 raised to power 1 is 0, 0 raised to power 2 is 0, 0 raised to power 3 is 0, 0 raised to power 5 is 0. Undefined क्या होगा? 0 raised to power 0 का आंसर क्या है? What is 0 raised to power 0? ये आज तक साइंटिस्ट को भी नहीं पता. Even I don't know what is the answer for this.
yeah,
It's a controversial thing. It's an undefined thing. Okay?
Miss, how is it controversial?
Because any number raised to power 0 is always 0. But any number raised to power 1 is always, that is always 0, raised to power 0 is always 1. So confusion is 0 raised to power 0, 0 होना चाहिए या 1 होना चाहिए? We don't know. That's the controversy. So we don't know what is the answer for this. Okay, but anyways, that's a separate thing. So you understand why 0 नहीं होना चाहिए a का value?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, share your screen, please. We are going to conclude a few things. We have to conclude a few things. For A, B, C, D. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D. What was the kind of graph that we saw? Like this.
Just going to the right, yeah.
Yeah. Graph को हम बोलते हैं it's a growth.
Okay.
Growth. ठीक है? For E, F, G, H. इस टाइप में कैसा ग्राफ आया था? It was like this. इसको हम बोलते हैं decay. Okay? So population will always increase. And say an example, the radioactive decay of something is a decay. ठीक है? So, or the valuation of a car is a decay. क्योंकि कार हम जब न्यू खरीदते हैं तो highest price पे होता है. But every time, every year, its valuation goes down. So that's a decay. Clear? Growth कौन से condition में है? When your A is greater than 0. And decay कौन से condition में है? When A is less than 0.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Yes? Are you sure? मैंने सही लिखा है. That's what I wanted to check. Is it less than 0?
It's
No, it's less than 1.
less than 1.
Less than 1. है ना? Or what should we hear? Greater than 1. That's when the graph will change. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened when we did A equals to 0?
Undefined.
Yeah, it's a line.
No, yeah, it's a line.
We got a line. That is why A cannot be 0. Correct?
Yeah.
Is always greater than 0. And A cannot be 1. That's another condition. A cannot be 1. Why A can't be 1? Please put it on the Desmos and tell me what happens when we put A greater than 1. A equal to 1. When you put A equals to 1, तो क्या मिलता है हमको?
Nothing.
Are you getting anything?
No.
When you put 1 raised to power x, graph कैसा आ रहा है?
Oh, in our mind, it's a straight line
It's a straight line at
1.
1. Here also you're getting a line. So this is so the condition is A cannot be 1. I hope we are very, very clear on this.
Yep.
Very nice. Aage. Next question. What did you observe for each of the y-intercepts?
They were all at 1.
They were at 1.
Y-intercept was always, in all of these cases, it was 1. In all of these cases, जरूरी नहीं है कि हमेशा 1 रहेगा. In cases में 1 था. Right? What did you observe about the horizontal asymptote? Asymptote का meaning आप समझते हो?
Yeah.
हॉरिजॉन्टल एसिम्टोट. एसिम्टोट का मतलब होता है it is going like this, such a way that it is almost getting parallel to this line but never touching this line.
Hmm.
तो वो कौन से वैल्यू पे है? That is the horizontal asymptote. Okay? So what was the horizontal asymptote for each case?
No, see, it can't. There can't be one, right?
You're not able to see much. It is, then we will say it, in all of these cases it is 0. I'll tell you why is it 0. Because it is 1.3 raised to power x plus 0, 2 raised to power x plus 0. इसका मीनिंग अब मैं समझाती हूँ. Please go back to Desmos and share your screen, and what I'll tell you, please do that. Share your screens again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can't hear you.
Ryan, 2 raised to power x से सब remove करो.
Okay.
2 raised to power x के नीचे सारा. Okay. Now, in that, can you just go down below that? 2 raised to power x के नीचे जाओ. Create another column.
Yeah.
And write
Yeah.
2 raised to power x plus 3 plus 1. Plus 1. What do you see?
The y-intercept
Everybody-
increases by 1.
It increased by 1. Okay. Go to the left of the graph. Go to the left of the graph. Look at the horizontal asymptote. How much is it? Is it now at 1?
It's 1. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now do 2 raised to power x plus 2. Next में जाना, next में करो. अभी कहाँ चला गया horizontal asymptote?
It's up by 2. And then
Up by
it's
2. And the
y-intercept is at
I'm
3.
only asking, y-intercept has now gone to 3. है ना?
Yeah.
Continue doing this and see how the horizontal asymptote changes. Now do it with a minus sign. Let's do -5. नीचे करके. हाँ. What do you observe? Where is the horizontal asymptote?
It's at -5.
It's at -5, right?
Yeah.
So is
But
the point
the
clear? Now,
Oh, because
Sorry?
it'll always be at 1, and so if it's -5, technically it's -5 plus 1.
Correct. Now, my 2 questions. I have 1.3 raised to power x plus 1. Just 1.3 raised to power x. 1.3 raised to power x plus 1. 1.3 raised to power x minus 1. For each of them, please tell me what is the horizontal asymptote and y-intercept. You can unshare your screen now, and you will not put it on Desmos. You have to think and give me an answer. Unshare the screen and look at my screen. What is the horizontal asymptote for first case? This is case 1, this is case 2, and this is case 3.
So the first case will go to the right.
No, not to the right. You have to tell me what is the value of horizontal asymptote. Oh, sorry, 1 second. My screen sharing just stopped. No?
The horizontal asymptotes for
Yeah.
the first one it would be like not touching the x-axis, right?
It will be 0.
So we will say horizontal asymptote is 0.
Yeah.
Yes. 1 second. I'm just sharing my screen again. It's just stopped.
Atya, what did you do in class today?
This.
Why you didn't go to school?
Miss, because I was sick.
Okay. What you learned? Anna?
Ariana,
Okay.
Hmm.
you know the trip is on Sunday, na?
What? No, it's on Monday.
Sorry.
It's on Sunday.
So on Sunday. Yeah, we
Really?
leave 7 a.m. on Sunday.
So don't make everyone sick.
I don't know.
So wear mask probably.
Yeah, I will.
Acha, chalo, ठीक है. Tell me the horizontal asymptote for 1.3 raised to power x. Can I say 0?
Intercept will be
1.
Y-intercept will
1,
be
right?
1. Okay. Then here, what is the horizontal asymptote?
1.
1 and the
One,
y-intercept will be
2.
2.
2. 1.3 raised to power x minus 1. Horizontal asymptote?
-1.
0. Minus
Minus
1.
1. And the y-intercept
And
will be
y-intercept?
minus 2.
No, it's 0.
Think about
Would it
it.
be 0?
0.
It will be 0. Because
Yeah.
Atya, see, it is y-intercept is 1.3
Yeah,
raised to power 0 minus 1. So 1.3 raised to power 0 is 1 minus 1, that is 0. So the answer here will be 0. I hope this whole concept is very, very clear to us.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we will practice a few things.
Oh, we missed it.
Let's do question number 3. Question number 3. First of all, can you tell me this A, B, and C graph will be which one of these?
So A will be where?
पहले बस इतना बता दो कि जो लेफ्ट साइड वाले ग्राफ्स है वो किनके हो सकते हैं और राइट साइड फिर then we will get into each one of them.
Which question are you talking about? The third one,
Number
right?
3. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
These 3 should be which numbers?
F and A.
A
Oh,
should
God.
be
A should be D.
A should wait. How?
A,
Wait.
C.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A, C, and F are A, B, and C.
Let's see. So let me first divide it in 2 parts. Growth वाले कौन से हैं? This is growth.
B, E,
This is
F.
decay. This is growth. This is decay. This is decay. This is growth. Because 5 upon 2 will be greater than 1. Right? तो अब
Yeah.
ये हमारे पास है. इन तीनों में से B, C, A कौन से होंगे? Let's figure that out. This is 0.9 raised to power x. This is 0.1 upon 4 is how much? 1 upon 4 is how much?
0.25.
25.
0.25 raised to power x.
Yeah.
And the third one is 2.3, which is 0.66 raised to power x.
Yeah.
So,
If confused, put it on the Desmos and check. We will conclude from there.
D is A.
It has to be.
Yeah.
So D is,
E.
you mean to say, this is 0.25. Can I write here? 0.25 raised to power x.
Yep.
Then this one is 0.66 raised to power x. And this one is 0.9 raised to power x. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what do you observe about the pattern here? Smaller number, steeper the graph. Smaller number, flat is the graph. Little, it's
Like
kind of,
it gets closer to the y-axis.
yeah. But the greater the number is going towards 1, the graph is going up and up and up. Right?
Mhm.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Now let's check. अब इन बाकी के ग्रोथ वाले ग्राफ्स कौन कौन से हैं? This one,
Mm,
this one, and this one, right?
Hmm.
So कौन सा, which one should
is B.
F or B?
F will be
E.
Yeah.
this one. So you mean to say this is 2.5 raised to power x?
Yeah. And then
A
and
is
then
3 point. It's A is D.
A is D and C is F. Yeah.
So this is 3.6 raised to power x,
And that's 1.5.
and this is 1.5 raised to power x.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now can you tell me what do you observe here? Have you checked it with Desmos cross verify, please?
Yeah.
Cross verify.
Miss, it's right.
It's right. Okay. Now, what do you observe then?
Mm,
As the value increases, it gets closer to the.
So छोटा जितना वैल्यू होगा उतना फ्लैट होता है ग्राफ,
Yeah.
और जितना बड़ा वैल्यू उतना कर्व वाई एक्सिस के पैरेलल होने लग जाता है, राइट?
Yeah.
So
mm,
I hope this much is understood, and we are going to continue in our next class with transformation of these. ठीक है?
okay.
Okay.
Transformation of
Atiya,
these.
do you have homework? Sorry.
No.
But I care. Like
So from your
We have this trip, Rihanna.
What?
We have the trip or we have homework.
Oh. Sorry. Oh,
so from your textbook you can do 18A and 18B.1.
Hmm.
That is what we are ready to kind of do. 18A and
Yeah.
18B.1. ठीक है?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's it for today.
Yeah.
I'll meet you now in next class, which is not Monday now. Ariana, are you?
Or
It's on the 20th.
Thursday.
It'll be now which date?
20th.
20.
Straight away 20th.
Yeah.
oh
And
yeah.
Asya, are you doing Friday wala class?
No, 17th we get back, so I won't.
So this Friday also you're not doing? This Friday, that is
No,
tomorrow.
no, tomorrow I can't because I'm going somewhere.
Acha, theek hai. So tomorrow, theek hai, fine, understood. All right. So I'll meet you. Please do not forget about the classes. हमारी क्लास होती है हर मंडे को होती है, हर थर्सडे को होती है. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
Trip में we have to study also. So please join on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Chalo. Bye bye.
Bye, miss.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Oh my god, Miss, also, I watched this video about